Leana Astorga interviews a man who suffers because his mother and grandmother disappeared in the landslide. At the end of the interview, the reporter could not contain her tears and offers a hug to the interviewee. Reporter cries. The pain of a man who was looking for his mother and grandmother who disappeared in the collapse of the Surfside building in Miami moved Telemundo reporter Leana Astorga to tears, who at the end of the interview could not help but hug the interviewee. It all happened while Leana was broadcasting live near the scene and interviewing a young man named Pablo. This moment that was captured by the cameras was also released by Hoy Dia's Instagram, where they had the reporter as a guest, who narrated how she lived such a moving moment. In the interview, the reporter Leana Astorga talks with a young man named Pablo, who tells her that he is in the place because he is looking for his grandmother and mother, who were inside the Surfside building in Miami when it collapsed. You still have hope, Pablo, that your grandmother Elena, and your mother Elena, can have life among the rubble. You've already gone to see the rubble, asks reporter Leana Astorga, visibly affected by the young man named Pablo, who is nearby. From the scene, I have passed through here and I could not even get there, because since I got out of the car near the area where I see the collapse I fell. I could not even stand up. My legs left me. I was crying for about 15 minutes outside the street. No, I could stand up. I pray for a miracle, but I have no hope that they will find them alive, Pablo replied. Thank you for sharing your testimony with us, says the reporter with a broken voice. It was then that he put the microphone aside and gave a hug to the man who lets out crying at the difficult moment he is living. For her part, the reporter says through tears, thank you for sharing your testimony with us. 4 more bodies were found in the rubble of the collapsed residential building in Florida, fire officials said Wednesday, bringing the death toll from the tragedy to 16. Miami-Dade County fire official Jadala informed family members in the morning that first responders found the bodies Tuesday night. The names of the victims were not released. In addition to the 4 bodies, crews have also found other human remains. Rescuers were able to build a ramp for a crane to reach the top of the rubble where it had not previously been accessed, Jadala said, the AP agency reported.